As a child, I asked the adults if I would survive the apocalypse. I wish I hadn't. I grew up in a Christadelphian cult. We didn't believe in heaven or hell or the devil or the immortal soul, but we did believe that Jesus would return to earth physically to establish something called the kingdom, and at that moment there would be a resurrection, a judgment, and the faithful would inherit eternal life. But you had to be baptized in order to be part of that, and in Christadelphianism, children aren't baptized, only adults are. And I simply wasn't old enough yet. So I went to the adults and I asked them, what happens to me if Jesus comes back before I'm baptized? And they told me. Some said children of faithful parents might be received into the kingdom under their parents' covenant, but they added, my mother had fallen from grace, she's divorced, so my chances weren't good. Others said it more simply than that. You're not baptized, so you'll die, and in the Christadelphian world, the grave is hell. There's no fire or devil or eternal torment. That is the punishment, death. And they told me this the way you would tell someone it might rain on Tuesday. I had gone to the adults responsible for my safety, terrified, looking for reassurance, and no one softened it. No one said, don't worry. No one said, we don't know, but you'll be fine. Instead, they told a child to expect annihilation. And here's what made it worse. You have to remember that this is a doomsday cult, which means every day we were expecting the return, at any given moment. A few years is a long time when the apocalypse is always 1 week away. If you don't know me, I'm Zela Feraco, a witch with a PhD in medical microbiology. I grew up in a cult, and the full story is on my YouTube. I still don't know who does that to a child. I did eventually get old enough to be baptized, but I'd run away instead. It might sound crazy, but what made that possible for me was the end of apartheid in South Africa. That is the next video.